Hey guys, on this episode of In the Kitchen, we're going to talk about some of the food that I'm taking with me this weekend for a short trip that I'm taking my son and two of his friends on. Two of my son's buddies have never been backpacking before, so we're going to do a short trip on the Appalachian Trail. We're just going to do 4 miles, set up camp, enjoy hopefully a nice fire and a nice cold evening. It still is wintertime. It's only a couple days before the New Year's. But we're going to have a nice day tomorrow. It's supposed to be in the mid to upper 40s and get down to around 30 degrees tomorrow night. So it should be a great trip. So, little background. My son and his two friends are 16-year-olds, so they eat a lot. They eat everything. They will eat us out of house and home. So I have to be ready to feed 3 kids on the trail that are hungry, that will eat everything I bring without carrying too much food. So what we've done is I have 3 different meals. We're going to have a dinner, we are going to have a dessert, and we're going to have breakfast the next morning. So for dinner, given the holiday season, we are going to be making what I like to call Thanksgiving dinner. Essentially what we have made is in a 1-gallon freezer bag, I have a whole box of stovetop stuffing. Any kind of stuffing will work. I happen to get this at the Dollar General, so $1. I have a whole bag of Idahoan mashed potatoes. Again, got this at the Dollar General, $1. To which I added some shelf-stable bacon bits. I also have 2 cups of freeze-dried Mountain House chicken. Now I buy this in bulk. I use this for a lot of my different backpacking meals, and it's a lot less expensive when you buy it in bulk. You get it in a big 1-gallon can, and you can use it for 6, 7, 8 meals depending on whether I'm solo or whether I'm taking a group of people. So essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to freezer bag cook all of my food. So I'm going to add boiling water to the chicken, add a little bit of turkey gravy as well, and I'm going to use a pot warmer that we made out of a sunshade that again we picked up at the Dollar General. So we're going to add boiling water to the bag to the chicken, stuff the chicken in the bag, let it sit for about 12 minutes and it should be nice and rehydrated. Once that's done, we're going to boil up some more water, another couple cups of water. Cook the mashed potatoes really quickly in the bag. They fluff right up just like they do on the stove. Do the same thing to the stuffing and we'll be good to go. I've also added some craisins to this as well. So you have your cranberries, you got your stuffing, you got your mashed potatoes, you got your chicken and gravy. Thanksgiving dinner on the trail. For dessert, I have a couple Alpine Air desserts lying around, so we're going to take one of these. This will be a nice hot dessert, cook right in the bag. They're in all the REIs, Dick's Sporting Goods, any other big box store. Have it lying around, so we're going to take it. Again, I got some hungry boys. I need to feed them some stuff. What I've also done is made a banana pudding. This is a single box of banana pudding with about a half a cup of dehydrated carnation 2% milk. To that we are going to add the water. We're going to whisk it up. Since it's a little colder outside, it's going to set up nicely. If it was, summertime or maybe a little bit warmer, I might take this down to the stream, dunk it in the stream for 15-20 minutes, let it sit there. But since it's going to be a little chillier out, this should firm up nicely just in the bag. To that, I am going to add some graham cracker crust. These are just graham crackers that I've crunched up. And we have some mini chocolate chips. We're going to add this. So it's going to be a bit like a banana cream chocolate chip pie. Should be pretty yummy. Dinner, dessert, wake up the next morning. These boys are going to be hungry again, so I got to feed them. So essentially what we're having for breakfast is 2 different meals. A couple of the boys like grits. So I have 3 packages of instant butter grits, to which I added some shelf-stable bacon. Another little baggie, I added some shredded cheese, just some cheddar cheese. It's colder outside, so I don't have to worry about the cheese, going bad overnight. Cheddar cheese would probably keep for a couple days anyway on the trail. Should be nice and good, be fine tomorrow morning. Got a little packet of hot sauce. One of the boys likes some spicy grits in the morning. Grits, 3 packages, get the boys nice and fed, ready for the hike out. I like oatmeal in the morning when I backpack. This is Super Crunch oatmeal. So I have 2 packages of toffee maple oatmeal, to which I added just some granola that I found again at the dollar store. Added a handful of that. It gives it some nice crunch and texture. I added some raisins, and then I have a single of Jif peanut butter and I have I don't know if you can see it, but it's a package of honey. So I'll add that all in, mix it all up with a little bit of hot water. Nice, crunchy, gooey, sweet breakfast in the morning that'll get me going. I also have a couple packages of Starbucks Vias. Gotta have my coffee in the morning, get me going as well. All right there in the freezer bag, easy to cook. Drinking my coffee out of my Sea to Summit insulated mug. This is one of my creature comforts on the trail. I could probably get a titanium mug, be a little bit lighter. I like my insulated mug. Keeps my coffee nice and warm. I can be making breakfast, kind of breaking down camp, drinking my coffee while I'm enjoying everything else in the morning. One tip about freezer bag cooking is you need a long-handled spoon. You got to get this spoon all the way down into these bags to be eating. Short, regular household spoon or plastic spoon just isn't going to work. You really want to be able to get down in there. So we got a few of these long-handled spoons. We'll have one each. These are two different ones that I like. This one's got a nice rubber texture to it. This is just a basic long-handled spoon that I picked up at REI a couple years ago for about $1.50. But any long-handled spoon will work. They make titanium ones. They make aluminum ones. Any of them will be fine. For this trip, I'm going to be using my new Christmas present, which is my Pocket Rocket 2, and my Toke 750 milliliter pot. Pretty excited to try these out. I've been a Jetboil guy for many, many years, probably close to 15 years. But I'm trying to light my kid up just like everybody else and want to try something different. So we're going to try the Pocket Rocket. So essentially, that's what we're looking at. 4 hungry hikers, a night, a dessert, dinner, breakfast the next day. I think everything cost me about $6 for four people to go backpacking for the night. So I'll take some video out on the trail, show me preparing some of this stuff, and it's going to be pretty good. So remember, this is another edition of In the Kitchen. Remember to get up, get out there, and get after it. Happy trails.